So today's discussion we will discuss about CPU. This is a CPU cabinet where actually that actual CPU resides. So Intel is a Intel processor, and today's session we will know what is CPU, the components of CPU, how CPU works, and we will understand the CPU how it's understand the programming. So CPU is actually is nothing but is a circuit combination of circuits which executes so many instructions, even perform so many algorithms. So CPU actually have three components mainly. One is control unit, second is ALU, arithmetic logic units, and third is a memory unit. So we'll know in details in each and every sections. So let's discuss about first control unit. Control unit is a also a combination of circuits, okay, which actually fetches the instructions from the memory, and it decodes that instructions and make it a understandable language, and it's forward the details to that arithmetic logic units. So arithmetic logic units is a combination of logical gates. We'll discuss on these gates in near future videos. So these gates actually executes all these arithmetic operation like add, addition, multiplication, subtractions and all. While memory units is also used to like if you see the memory units, it's a register of cache which helps to store the calculated values for a temporary basis, and it forwards the output to that devices, output devices. So where if you see the control units is also a circuit units which have a different combination of circuits like clock circuit, latch circuits and request circuits. So in the flow it is very clear like the data is flowing from control units to ALU. ALU is doing the logical operations, and it's storing even the register and even taking the cache memory for the temporary purpose savings, and ultimately the outputs is provided to the output units. It can be a display, it can be mainly displays that output unit it is telling here. So let's see more details in a flow diagram, so it will be more clear to us. So in this diagram we can see like control unit is fetching the instructions from memory, primary memories, and then it is decoding that instructions, and third step the same instructions is getting executed in that ALU part, and after performing those operations ALU is storing that results in the memory. So you know that cycle here, how that record is getting fetched from the memory and it is getting processed inside the CPU. So this is basically for understanding how CPU executes and perform any logical and arithmetic operations. So even we can have a questions like how CPU then understand that programming language which is written in the high level languages. So to understand that we have to know like in programming languages there are three types of language we have. One is high level language, assembly language and machine language. So CPU basically understand the machine language which is actually constructed with binary 0 1 combinations. So here logic is though that programming language is written in the high level languages, so finally through compiler that is converted to assembler language, and through assembler finally the assembler language is converted to machine language. That's how each and every programming is converted to machine language, and it can be executed by CPU. So let's try to understand how it is getting converted to a machine language in this diagram. In this diagram, uh, that there is high level language is basically that C, Java, and programmings, where if you see that compiler actually corresponding C and Java compiler is converting that high level language to assembly language, and finally through assembler it is getting converted to machine learning language, which is a combination of 0 and 1, that is a binary things. So this is a things like every language is converted to machine language, and which can be understandable by that CPU, and it can execute, and it can use all the logic gates and other circuits logics, and it process that instructions, and finally it store in that results in the memory, and finally we get the results from this memory address to that high level languages. I think we get a basic idea like what is the components of the CPU, and how a CPU is actually get to know even understand the high level language. So keep watching, and keep subscribe my channels to get more videos related to programming, even computer basics, more conceptual videos. Thanks for watching again.